Hello, good afternoon, my friends. We are here live on the Jen Stampin' for Fun Facebook page. So I hope that I'm on the right place. I'm always got this fear that I'm going to be on my personal page, which is okay too, but it's supposed to be on my Stampin' for Fun Facebook page. If you are joining in, please let me know you're here. Let me know where you're from. Any comments I love to see so that I know that my feed is working correctly and my Wi-Fi is going. And I just love to connect with you. So I've been trying to do Facebook Lives every Tuesday at 2 p.m. to try to connect and touch base and, of course, share some stamping projects. So I've been doing it for a little while. I took a little break over the Christmas holidays, but I was back last week for New Year's. On New Year's Day, we actually had a lot of people joining in. I guess a lot of people were home from work and just sitting and relaxing, so we had lots of interaction that day. It may be a little quieter today now that everybody is back to work. And I'm realizing, I don't know if you can hear, but my daughter came home at lunch and decided to do her laundry. So I've got a dryer going on not too far from me. So I'm not sure if you can hear that. But if it is distracting, let me know and I can run and close the laundry door. Actually, maybe I'll go quickly do that right now and I will be right back because it's going to bug me hearing the noise going on. Okay, that's a bit better for me anyway. We are back. So I did the drawing from last week's Facebook Live, and anybody who comments on my Facebook Live or anybody who shares this video, you can just, there's a little share button underneath. You can just share this video onto your Facebook feed, and if you do that, let me know, because sometimes with privacy things I can't see who shared my video, but if you comment or share, you get entered into a drawing. So I did already draw the winners from last week's Facebook Live, and they were so speedy. They already got back to me with their addresses, so the prizes from last week are already packed up and ready to be put in the mail. So this week what we have for prizes is we have these very pretty notebooks, and they are using the same images from the I think it's called the Bloom to Bloom suite from the spring catalog. So I think these little notebooks are absolutely perfect for writing your wish list down in and your shopping list down in for all your stamping things, because they're so pretty. You could write anything in them if you want. You can put your own grocery shopping list, but there's actually inside, there's actually a little calendar there. So I just thought they were so cute, and I wanted to give them out as prizes today. So I have two. One for if you comment, if I draw your name for commenting, and one if you're sharing the video, you also get entered into the draw. So that's what these are for. But why don't I dive in? I had a list of things that I wanted to share with you this week. We're not gonna, hopefully I won't be too long, because the main thing I want to tell you about is on this Thursday, so I believe that's the 10th of January, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll see I started an event in this Facebook page. I'll be doing an official Facebook party. So my Facebook Lives are more just me connecting with you and sharing something quick and all of that. But the Facebook party will be held in my Facebook group. So this is my Facebook page, but in my Facebook group, make sure you join. On the 10th of January at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be doing a Facebook party, and I'll be sharing different products, different stamping demonstrations, different tips and tricks. There'll be party specials, party prizes, shopping specials. So all of that will happen in my Facebook group. So if you want to take advantage and be a part of the fun party, there'll be games, all on Facebook, so you can do it in the comfort of your own home. Make sure to be a part of my Facebook group. I believe the group name is Stampin' for Fun with Jen. So you can head over there. It's linked up with this page, so you should be able to find it pretty easily, and make sure you request to join so that you can not miss out on any of the party fun. Okay, and I'll give you a really quick sneak peek. Hi, Judy. Yes, it is exciting. I don't do them very often, maybe every time a new catalog comes out, so you don't want to miss it. And some of the party specials only last 24 hours, so it's better if you get on right when the party starts. But here's a little sneak peek of one of the projects that I'm going to demonstrate how to make. It's like a cute little gift bag. So I am going to be showing how to make that at the Facebook party on Thursday evening in my Facebook group, and I will also be sharing the supply list, all of that stuff, so you can know exactly how to recreate it at home. I agree, Judy, the new catalog is fabulous, so that's why I had to have a Facebook party. So it's been a while, so just mark your calendars, put the alarms on your phones, 7 p.m. on my Facebook group, and I will start there. Usually how I start my Facebook parties, just so you know, will be that I'll start with a Facebook Live, and then after that there'll be numbered posts. So you can just follow the posts. You know, one post will be labeled number 1, then you go to the next post that's labeled number 2, and you just follow along. That way you can go at your own pace when you're following my Facebook party. Okay, so that will be on Thursday at 7 p.m. Hi, Brenda. I'm just telling everybody that I'm doing a Facebook party in my group on Thursday evening at 7 p.m. So make sure you mark your calendars and join in for that so that you can get all the party specials. Okay, the other reminder I have is that my January online ordering special is still going on. It's still January. So just a reminder, I think I shared this last week, but in case I didn't, I have 3 projects that I will send the make and takes for. So basically I'll have cut and prepped everything for these 3 projects, and they'll be mailed directly to you when you place an online order on my store for January. So that's only an online ordering special for January. As long as your online order is $40 or more using the host code, I'll have the host code on my paper. You can take a look at it. So just a quick reminder that I do thank you for your online order, and January's online ordering special will be the prepped and cut supplies for these projects, and I will include more detailed instructions about how to make this cute frame. Okay, so that's January's online ordering special. Other announcements I wanted to tell you about is 2 upcoming events that I have. So if you guys are local or long distance, these ones are actually really good for long distance and local, doesn't really matter. But I wanted to highlight 2 of them. I do have a full events calendar on my website, so you can always take a peek. But let me quickly show them to you, and then I'll dive into the stamping project, okay? So I'm just doing announcements first, and then I'll show you my stamping project. So the first event that I wanted to highlight is a, I don't know, I think it's like you make 4 of each design. So really you're making 16 cards with this kit. And then the great thing about this kit is that it comes with a beautiful case to be able to hold all the cards. So I'll be running this class on February the 27th. If you're anywhere near Markham, Ontario, come out to the class on February the 27th. You don't need any experience, or if you do have stamping experience, that's great too, but you'll go home with 16 beautiful cards. I feel like I should fan them out so that you can see them. You'll get 4 of each design of these beautiful, beautiful cards. Okay, there's like a watercolor wash. That's right, 16. So there's 4 different designs, and you'll make 16 in one evening. Or of course you can do it from home if you decide to go for the take it to go option. So all you have to do, you can just comment here if you're interested, and I can follow up with you, or just go to my website genevieve.stampinup.net, and just click the events thing. And if you go to February 27th, you'll see all the details there. It is $50 to get to make 16 cards, which is a great value. If you need it shipped to you directly, then there's an additional charge so that it's shipped to your door. Okay, but I promise you in one evening you can get 16 cards done. I know some people think you can't do it, but I did it. I did it, like, it actually didn't take me long at all. Because I'm very avid stamper. I love stamping. So I probably got it done in about 40 minutes, 35 minutes or something like that. Okay, so it's not hard, but it is so satisfying to get 16 cards done. So that is one class I wanted to highlight. The other one I wanted to highlight is, I'm holding this up to because I put it on my desk to remind me to talk about it. I am doing a stamping bingo night. So I've done it before and it is completely online. So I'm actually not even doing one in person. Everything will be mailed to you. So you will get 3 make and takes mailed to you directly to your door, and everything will be pre-cut, pre-punched, whatever. And so all you need, you know, if you have any kind of stamp set or ink, you'll be able to complete the cards because of the way I design them. Usually you can substitute anything like a sentiment or whatever. And the last time we did the online bingo, it was such a blast. I send a video conference link probably a few days before the actual evening. So you do need to join in at the exact time as if we were having a live class, but you can do it from the comfort of your home. My husband has helped me figure out a setup so that you can see the stamping. I demonstrate the cards. You'll have the make and take packets, and then you can also see me calling out the bingo numbers. So bingo is just for fun, but I even mail the bingo cards to you with your make and take so that you can play along. And I have prizes to give away. I have like an online prize wheel. It's actually really fun. So that one, did I write down the date? Yes, it's called Beat the Winter Blues Stampin' Bingo. It's on Monday, February the 25th. So just a few days before the 16 card class. So there's just so many exciting things going on. Those were the 2 big classes I wanted to tell you about. Let me know if you're interested. So I see a few people are joining in after. Feel free to comment and say hi. Anybody who comments will be entered into a drawing. And then of course, if you share the video as well, you can just share it into your Facebook feed. Just let me know you shared it, and then I'll enter you into another drawing. Okay, it's time to do a little bit of stamping. I just wanted to keep this a little bit more brief this week because we've got some good stamping happening on Thursday for my Facebook party. So that's going to be the big excitement for the Occasions Catalog Kickoff. Will be Thursday night in the Facebook group. But last week I already kicked off the catalog with a customer appreciation event. And I just wanted to show you one of the cards that we stamped. So let's do some stamping, and let me know if you're still there, and if you're enjoying everything. Don't be afraid to comment. Let's see if I can flip this over and share some stamping with you. Okay, Judy, I see that you're saying something like Stampo, S-T-A-M-P-O. I don't know if that's an acronym for something. I'm not sure what you're saying. So if you want to explain that a bit, that would be super. I'll understand it. Hi, Claudia. Hi from Michigan. Wow, I don't know what your weather's like in Michigan, but up here in Canada, it's starting to get a little bit chilly. I'm just off of Lake Ontario, so it actually hasn't been super. Oh, Stampo instead of bingo. Oh, maybe, Chris, maybe that's what Judy meant. So it's Stampo because we're stamping. The really high point of our Stampin' Bingo is that we're stamping, and we're just playing bingo for fun. And you know, I love my stamping events to have prizes. So anyway, it would be great to have you guys join in. Okay, so here's one of the projects. Now, when I do my projects at my customer appreciation, I just love it when people just sit and visit and all of that sort of thing, and they don't have to worry too much about measurements. So I had all the pieces already pre-cut. This circle, I believe, is about 2.5 inches. I used the circle framelit dies. So any circle would be fine, but there's kind of a funny story about this circle. I don't know if you want to hear the story, but I'm going to tell you the story anyway, because this whole card that I designed from my brain came out of this circle, because I was helping our church make 800 tags for Christmas Eve service, and the tag base was this circle. And I was actually getting someone to cut out all these circles, and I had someone else at church helping to stamp and punch and all this sort of thing. And so the person who was doing these circles was very happy making circles. In fact, there were so many circles left over that I had to do something with them. I just felt like it would be such a waste of paper to say to, because we had done our 800 tags and there was still, it felt like 1,000,000 of these pool party circles left. So this card came about because I was determined to use this pool party circle. So what I did is I just took a Whisper White base. I'm going to grab my bone folder here. Thanks, Claudia, for sharing. For those of you coming later, if you do share the video, you will get entered into a drawing. I do try to do a Facebook Live every Tuesday at 2, so you always know you can get a little stamping inspiration. And then, there we go. So, okay, I get it. Someone in Moose Jaw holds Stampo nights. Yes, so instead of calling it bingo, it's Stampo. Okay, it's exactly like that. That's what I'm doing, but I'm doing it completely online, so you can do it from the comfort of your home. The reason why I'm doing it online this time, because I've always held a bingo in February, and I think the past 2 or 3 years, there's been like a snowstorm, and some people haven't been able to make it to the event, so I thought, forget it, we're going to do it all online. Okay, sorry, I said I was going to get to the stamping, and I've just been doing way too much talking. So here we go. This is cut at 4 1/4. This is our 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock, and I just cut it at 4 1/4, and I'm just folding it in half, and I like to burnish it with our bone folder. And then I cut an extra layer here. This is cut at 3 3/4 by 5 inches. 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Okay, and then what I did, why don't we glue that down? I'm just going to use our snail. So now's a good time if you want to get any snail refill for all your stamping. Anything you see here you can purchase from my online store, genevieve.stampinup.net. Just hit the shop now button, and here's the host code I was referring to you earlier. Okay, so if you use this host code and your order's over $40, you'll get those cut pages, make and takes that I had showed you earlier. They're all Valentine themed, friendship themed. Okay, so that's that host code that I was referring to you earlier. Okay, so just make sure you use that so that you can get the January online ordering special of those extra make and takes. Okay, so here's our pool party circle. We're just gonna stick it on. Okay, this is what we're going for here. Here's the final product. And then I am going to use a new stamp set from the Occasions catalog. It's called Hey Love. Very easily overlooked because you might think that you don't need any more Valentine sets or you don't have a Valentine, and that's okay because really these creatures are cute enough that you don't even have to use them for Valentines. They're just super cute little creatures. That's why I got it, because my kids are actually a little too old to do Valentines at school anymore. Sob, sad. But I still bought the set anyway because they were so cute. I'm going to use the little birdie from the set, and I am going to use our Memento Black ink. Now, you might have kids that are still doing Valentines. I actually had someone book me to do Valentines, like a class set of Valentines with her daughters, and they're going to ask some other mommy friends. So that is a great idea. If you want to pencil me in or get in contact with me, and I will bring the crafting fun, and we'll create whatever you need, whether you need Valentine's cards, wedding cards, whatever you need. So look at that cute little birdie, right? Let's dress him up using our blends markers. They're only $6 each, which is what I love about them, and you can buy them as a combo pack, so you can get 2 of them together with 1 item code, or you can buy them separately. I find that my light colored ones dry out faster. These are alcohol-based markers, which means they do dry out a little faster, which is why it's very important that the lid is on very tightly. But let's color in our little birdie here with the pool party marker. And then I like to kind of shade up with the dark. So I start with the light And then I kind of give some extra definition with the dark. Now I'm going to use the fine tip. I don't know if you've ever noticed that there is a skinny line. Can you see it there? Oh, I don't know. The lighting's horrible. The skinny line means it's sort of the fine tip side, and the fat line means it's the brush side. So I'm going to use the skinnier side, and just give a little bit of highlight to his little body and wings and that sort of thing. Okay, see, can you see how, I don't know what it is. I don't know where I'm standing today. I feel like the lighting is horrible today. I'm really sorry. But hopefully you can see there. There we go. Some of the extra shading that I've done. Okay, and so that's how easy stamping is. That's what makes me so happy. It's so easy. We just took the stamp, we stuck it on, we inked it up with the Memento black ink, and now we're just going to color it. I'm going to give it a little bit of Flirty Flamingo here. Color that heart in. Should we make his beak red too? I don't know. Would that be weird? Okay, there we go. There's our little guy. And then I'll layer it with the Flirty Flamingo piece. And you guys are probably wondering how I made these circles so perfect. I used punches, of course. I believe, let's see what we got here. So this is probably 1.5. The Whisper White is 1.5 inch circle, and then the Flirty Flamingo is a 1 3/4 inch circle. So again, just like I mentioned, for my customer appreciation, I like to keep things super simple, so I pre-punched it for them. Okay, so we'll put that over there, and then this is just a tiny strip of paper from the I think it's All My Love Designer Series paper. So it's double-sided, but I am going to use this side. Let me see if I can get the pack so that I can show you a little more of that paper. I don't know whether I can find it here. I was just using it. I was literally just using it. Let's see. Here it is. Okay, so here's the paper. See, you can tell I really love it because for my Facebook party, we're using that paper too. But let me see whether I can see it here. Oh, no, you can't really see it in this pack. I'm almost done. But here's some of the pieces. But on the back, there's like these big hearts. Whoa. Anyway, on the back side, our paper is always double-sided. I believe the framelits that coordinate will cut out those hearts. So that gives it extra value as well. Anyway, that was a little side thing. Let me stamp something here. We can stamp whatever we want. I love it that the stamp set has a few different sentiments. I'm just going to keep it simple and do the Hey Valentine. So I could give it to my husband. I could give it to my kids. I could give, you know who I should really give it to is I should give it to the FedEx man. I have a really nice FedEx delivery man. And I actually get UPS deliveries more than I get FedEx deliveries. But he always makes a point of ringing the bell and waiting until I come, as opposed to my UPS man that rings the bell and runs and leaves my package on the door, which is fine. But the FedEx man is super sweet. So I think I might actually give this to him. Okay, so I just stamped the Hey Valentine there. We'll just stick it on with a little bit of snail. And we are good to go. Okay, if we want to pop it up a bit, we can use some of the Stampin' Dimensionals, which I have here. These are probably the mini ones. Let me see whether I have the bigger ones. I've got a few on my dimensional sheet. So if you guys are just joining in, I think I see a couple of friends just joining in. Don't be afraid to comment because you'll be entered into a drawing. And then you can also share this video as well using the share button. And then you'll be entered into another drawing. So there we go. That pops it up a bit. And I just can't help it. This birdie is so cute. But some of the people at my customer appreciation, they loved the skunk. So they did the skunk. I don't know what's up with my shadow. Sorry. They did the skunk. But I have to put a little something. It's just so empty here. So I'm going to grab a couple of the new Gingham Gala. They're kind of like little sequins. But these ones are like flower shaped. How fun is that? Right? How fun is that? And then it kind of gives a little shine and a little shimmer. Okay, and if you missed, you'll have to go back and replay if you missed the story of how this card came about, how I designed it. It was all around that blue circle. So if you missed it, you'll just have to watch the replay when it posts. But anyway, I was pretty proud of myself to have, here we go. Yeah, this is the same card. Okay, I was pretty proud to have designed a card all based around my leftover circles that I had. Okay, so that is today's stamping project for today. And let me put this back. Thanks, Paulette. I thought it was cute too. I really think it's the stamp set that makes it cute. Like, look at this. What's this guy, a gopher or something? I don't know. We'll have to decide what he is. Maybe he's a chipmunk. No, maybe he's a hamster. Okay, you guys can all comment what you think this creature is, but he's such a cutie. Okay, so let me turn this back around. There we go. And then I can say a proper goodbye to you guys. What do I have here? Oh. I try to clean up my craft room a tiny bit before I do Facebook Live, but there's still always tons of stuff everywhere. Okay, so thanks for joining in. So don't forget, everyone, set your alarms. Make sure you're a part of my Facebook group, Stampin' for Fun with Jen. You'll have to request to join so that you can see everything, because it is, what's it called? It's a closed group. It's not a public group. So you have to request to join. And that's where I'll be doing my Facebook party on Thursday evening with games and prizes and everything. So don't be afraid to join in. And I will visit with you then on Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, thanks for watching. Oh, Chris says it's a hamster. Okay, it's a hamster. So that's perfect. We will chat then. Don't be afraid to ask any questions, and hopefully you take a look at my event schedule. As I mentioned, anybody in Canada can join in on the online bingo night on February the 25th. So let me know if you want to do that. Just hit the events tab on my website, genevieve.stampinup.net. Okay, have a great afternoon, and we will talk soon. Bye for now.